Hello, so today we're gonna be making some rice and some enchiladas. So, fucking shit. So, I got my oil right here. We're just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of her in there. Oh, pan is already hot. And throw some of this onion in there that I've chopped up, and I like to leave it big because my son mostly eats the rice and he doesn't like onions, but I like to leave it in. We're gonna let the onion get cooked up and everything, and then we'll add our rice. A little bit cooked. So our onion is cooked. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab my big old jar right here filled with rice. And we're gonna grab a cup. We're gonna go ahead and rinse the rice real quick, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we rinsed our rice. We're gonna go ahead and put that in there. We're gonna go ahead and mix her up. We're gonna go ahead and cook our rice until, sorry, don't mind that. My boyfriend is playing his game. So yeah, we're gonna cook our rice until it's all brown everywhere. And then we'll add 3 cups of rice. So while we go ahead and wait for our rice, we're gonna go ahead and get our La Victoria sauce. This is my favorite sauce. It's bomb. Sorry, my son is frustrated about something. Don't mind the boys, they will be loud in the background. Trust me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and open that up. Check a peek at my spice drawer. I just updated that yesterday. Put that. So that's nice and organized now. I can see every spice I got. Okay, now back to cooking. So we got our sauce. We'll go ahead and open it. I did have an electrical one, but it's just faster and saves more space than having that always up on my shelf. I mean, come on, ladies, you gotta work. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. And mind you, I do always rinse off my cans on the top, so that way when it falls in, I'm not getting all that nasty stuff in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour her in there. There we go. I'm gonna check on our rice real quick. So I'm back, and I did just go ahead and get my roast beef. It doesn't look too pretty now, but once it's all shredded and everything will look good. If you would like a recipe on that, I can go ahead and tell you, but basically I just cooked it for 2 hours. I browned the tops before I added any juice. I browned both sides before I added any juice to it. And then I just used beef stock. I made my own with the beef bouillon, and then onions and some chili japones, and then just like, let me see what seasoning I use. The seasoning for the meat. It's actually pretty bomb. So yeah, that's what I used. I cooked it for 2 hours, and we'll see how it goes right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get my mixer and shred it all up, because who wants to take all that time? That looks good. Turn it on. So, doesn't really look too pleasing to the eye, but it's just a fact. So we got all of that all blended up. Just want to make sure to take out all that extra stuff from your mixer. That's fine, honestly. Go ahead and get our tomato sauce out. And if you have a little bit to splurge a little bit more, you don't mind to splurge a little bit more on tomato sauce, usually like to get the Hunt's one that has the like basil and like all that seasoning in it already. It's actually pretty bomb. I love that one. So we're gonna go ahead and put half of this into our rice. Our rice now. I'm gonna go ahead and mix her up. Now, if you can see how it looks, there's like there's like little specks of brown in there. You want to make sure that there's at least more than that, so it's not really ready yet. So I'm gonna let it cook for at least 5 more minutes, and then we'll add half a cup of tomato sauce, and then I want to say a little bit less than 3 cups. Usually do like 2.5 cups, and then add like a little bit more water. But we'll see. So my rice is done. It looks like it's burnt, but that's just the onion. The rice is not burnt. So it is ready now. Once you see that the majority of it is brown, you can go ahead and add in your stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the seasoning. It's basically just onion, garlic, and then it has like all the herbs like thyme and basil and bay leaves and all that, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put like that much. Put like that much in there. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, and then I'm gonna add another one when I put the sauce. gonna mix that up. And what this is supposed to do is this just helps like make the herbs like more present in the dish. I don't think it's really like crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and let that cook a little bit. Look how beautiful that looks. Looks like it tastes so good. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and add half a cup of this. So mix up that sauce up in there. Make sure it coats all the rice. And then let's go ahead and add a few more. It's like a half a cup, so that's 2.5. Okay, there. Now that's 2.5. Mix it up. Then add another tablespoon of chicken bouillon. And mix that up. We're gonna make some enchiladas. Let's start with the tortillas. Look at that, baby. Those babies crispy. Now you can skip this frying step and just dip it in the sauce and everything, but I don't like the way the tortillas taste when you don't do this. So fire. So now it's time to prepare our enchiladas. So we got our corn tortillas that are already fried. I went ahead and I flipped them from the top to get the rest of the grease on of them. We got our roast beef, shredded roast beef right here, and it does have a little kick to it, a little spice because of the chili japonés. And then we got our La Victoria enchilada sauce. We got our queso. We got some of this one as well, just in case this runs out. And we got our pan foiled and our oven at 350. So let's get it, girls. So let's see for that. And then actually, yeah, fuck it, we'll just use this. So we're just gonna dip it. Just gonna dip how much as I can. So let's get some beef up in here. Boyfriend, don't mind him, he's playing the game. So let's just get these up. And then don't worry about them looking like that. We're gonna pour some more sauce on them. Make sure not to over fry them because then they are kind of a little bit hard to roll, as you can see.
When you walked in and told me I'm bored.
It's boring. Take it out. Take it out. And then all we have to do is cook this in the oven for about 15 minutes and we're Gucci because everything was cooked already. We just needed the cheese to melt. So while we wait for our beans, while we wait for our freaking enchiladas to cook, we're gonna get our Rosarita beans and we're gonna go ahead and just warm these up. Ready and nice and soft. We got the enchiladas. So yeah, don't mind my stove. It is dirty from cooking and everything. I will clean it when I wash the dishes. There we go. The enchiladas are all done.